Hi, I'm David Lombardo, and we're here at the St. Charles Sportsmen's Club in Elburn, Illinois.
I'm Gretchen Fritz. We're here for the 10th annual Pulling for Special Olympics to benefit Special Olympics Illinois.
Kind of a cold and chilly day, but a big turnout. And I think the place to start is with Jim and Colleen McReynolds. They put the whole thing together. We're here with Jim and Colleen McReynolds, and they actually were the founders of this Pulling for Special Olympics here at St. Charles Sportsmen's Club. Is that right?
Yes.
Well, that's a little dual thing there. That worked out real well, yeah. So, Jim, how did this start?
Well, actually, Terry Monette, were driving bird hunting, and we were talking of ways to raise additional cash for Special Olympics, and everybody does golf outings, so Terry came up with this idea of doing a sporting clay shoot and raise money. So we started off, I think our first year we had 24 shooters.
Oh, you've been doing this here how long?
10 years. This is our 10th anniversary. And like I said, 10 years ago, we had 24 guys come out. We did it on a Saturday afternoon, and I mean, we fed them. It was very easy to feed, and as you've seen today, the logistics of this thing got very large, very quick.
This is really a big undertaking. How many people does it take to actually run this?
We have probably a good crew of 10 or 12 friends that we've known that over the years have helped us. Plus, we couldn't do it without the Sportsmen's Club RSOs and their board of directors that help us pull it off.
And exactly how did you get involved with this?
Working for law enforcement with the Department of Corrections in my career. As assistant warden back in 2002, we were given the direction that we were in charge of raising funds for our facility in competition with the other agencies with facilities, around the state. And that's how this all started.
So, on a good year, what type of money are we talking about that you can raise? What kind of money comes out of this?
Last year we raised over $87,000. It's kind of been like that the last 2 years. The last 4 years we were number one in the state for 2 years in a row, which was the first time any law enforcement agency has done that.
And you have a special relationship with law enforcement in this. I mean, this is about law enforcement, right?
It's law enforcement, yeah. It's law enforcement torch run. It's their charity of choice, the Special Olympics. Colleen was a assistant warden with the Department of Juvenile Justice, Department of Corrections at the time when she first started, now Juvenile Justice. But that's our relationship. A lot of our volunteers that are our core group are retired state employees.
What are the challenges? Putting something together big like this and all volunteers, there's got to be some big challenges.
Not overworking our volunteers. That's our biggest, because we take on some big undertakings. This is one of them. We've done a couple pub crawls, a lot of work, and thank God we have good people. They work hard, but keeping them motivated, keeping them fired up. And most of them, the motivation comes when they get a hug. One of our athletes comes up like today and gives them a hug, kind of fills your stomach, baby, for another year. You can do it.
We're getting older. We need more people, younger people to help us, because it's getting to be a big undertaking as we put up tents and lug things back and forth. It's a lot of work.
And I guess the big question is, what all is there actually to do here? What are the events?
You can speak better to that
Right.
with the shooting.
They shoot sporting clays, trap, and we also have a 5-stand, which I had one group come in and took the whole time frame for sporting clay. They 40 shooters out of one group. So that covers that. We have a live gun auction, which we did this morning. Now we have a silent auction, and we have raffle prizes in which we give away 15 brand new guns of all different calibers and quality, and it's pretty neat. Got gun safes in there, but we do a raffle, and it's a neat undertaking.
We also have the UTV and Harley raffle going, which goes on statewide through all the law enforcement agencies.
I'm here today with Penny and Benjamin Brizolara. Benjamin is a Special Olympics competitor, and they're here today helping to raise money. So Benjamin, tell me, what events do you compete in Special Olympics?
Powerlifting. I lift 135 to 240. And then I play golf with Mike.
Very good, very good.
Right now he competes in 7 sports. So he's in powerlifting, unified golf, unified bocce, basketball, bowling, volleyball, snowshoeing, and I think that about covers it for right now.
So what does this fundraiser, Pulling for Special Olympics, what does this mean to you?
It means a lot. Jim and Colleen, we're here to support them. They have been involved in help fundraising for years. A lot of the money that they make is donated to state Special Olympics, and a lot of that money goes to fund competitions and athletes for state competition, some for world and national games, and the torch run is one of the top not competitors, but contributors in the world. So it's huge. They have a huge impact.
On the board of directors at St. Charles Sportsmen's Club and the membership chairman. Duncan, how many years have you been doing this here?
The event or on the board? I've been on the board for 7 years, been membership chair for 7 years, been a member for 12 years.
And you've been doing the Olympics here for how long?
This is our 10th year. This is personally my 9th year of helping to run it. Director of logistics, we set it up and tear it down.
So a lot must go into setting up and tearing it down.
An awfully lot, too. We got a lot of great volunteers. Membership really steps up to help us. We had, we had 40 RSOs step up to help us run it. And I try and have an RSO on every station and in between, roaming around, making sure things are safe. And we had 50 pullers volunteer. And membership was just great. They responded very quickly. Within 2 weeks of my sending out the email looking for volunteers, we'd maxed out. I had to turn people away. So that was great.
And you're a private club, so what motivates you to do this?
I don't know. You know, I'm involved with a couple of charitable fundraising events like this. It's kind of funny that you ask that because although I'm a strong Christian, I don't find myself in church every Sunday. And I feel like this is just a great way to give back, to help raise money for a lot of different very worthy charities and such. So that's the way I give back. That's my deal with the Lord.
Well, Duncan, we appreciate all you do, and I'm sure the folks at the Special Olympics particularly appreciate it. And thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
I'm here with Jim Meyer. He's the Law Enforcement Torch Run Committee. He's on the Law Enforcement Torch Run Committee. And so, Jim, tell us about some of the events that are involved with this area's torch run.
The Law Enforcement Torch Run is geared to bring benefit and raise money on behalf of Special Olympics and also give more opportunities for athletes to participate. And we have various events like the one you're at today. We have a polar plunge throughout the state, several states, areas. We also have an airplane pull. We have our torch run that's coming up in 2 weeks where officers will run throughout the whole state, and all the money they raise, they will donate to Special Olympics.
That's fantastic. So what do you want parents of special athletes to know about this?
Well, one, we want to get the word out that this organization exists. For some parents don't know that they have an opportunity to have their children participate in an athletic event. Last year, our organization gave the state $4 million, which increased the opportunity for more athletes to participate in the state.
That's fantastic. Tell me the story about the famous person that you got to meet a few years ago.
Well, in 1997, I put a proposal together with my partner, and we set on a billboard in downtown Chicago, Rush and Walton, to raise money and awareness for Special Olympics. And during that time, I had the opportunity, Julia Roberts was in town filming, and she came down to see me, and it was quite an experience. And she donated money to our cause, so that was quite an experience for me.
Tell us a little bit about the airplane pull. That sounds like a really fun event. And where is that? Can people come and watch it?
Well, you can come and watch it. It's in September. They'll be advertising. It's open to the public to participate. So we're not only looking for officers from towns to participate, it's open to the general public where they can put a team together. It's a 20-person team. United and UPS donates a plane for us, and they pull it for time. We give out awards, and all the money again is donated to Special Olympics.
We're here with Rick Dickens and his son Dustin, and Dustin is an Olympian. What were you in?
I'm in powerlifting.
And you went to China?
Yes, I did.
And how did you do?
Good.
So
And yep.
Dustin got 1 gold and 3 silver medals in Shanghai, China.
That's pretty darn good, isn't it? I'm impressed. And that's them?
Yes. Well, one is in my man cave, but these are my district competition medals I got for Fox Valley Special Rec.
That's really nice. I like that. And the reason you're here today, Rick,
Is to support Special Olympics and Maple Park Police Department.
and so this is something you're really dedicated to. Obviously, your son's an Olympian, so it must be very special to you.
Oh, it is very special. We work on a lot of events for Special Olympics.
It's a little chilly today, but it looks like we have a good turnout.
Yes, generally it seems to grow every year. We're very happy with the turnout. You never know with the weather.
Well, thank you very much, and good luck to you in the future. You're going to compete again?
Yes, it will be the state at Bloomington.
State games in 2 weeks.
State games in 2 weeks. And where are they?
Bloomington, Illinois.
In Bloomington. Well, good luck.
I will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We're here with Terry Monet, who's the shooting coordinator for the event. So what are the challenges? Now, you're the one who sort of marshals the shooters. What kind of challenges do you face?
Well, safety. Safety is number one. Just want to make sure everybody comes out here has a safe time. So action's open on all the guns. You don't load your gun till you get into the station, but we have range safety officers all over the place. So safety is our number one concern. And then having fun and to raise money for Special Olympics.
And do we know how many shooters you got signed up?
Usually we have in the neighborhood of between 200 and 300 people at this shoot. So
Actually, that's pretty good fundraising, isn't it?
yeah, it's pretty good size. It takes about 100 workers to run it now. So
And when do you start planning for next year?
tomorrow.
And that's the reality of fundraising.